to the woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined us. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game,
and the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-line and Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Creates a little space. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Going for the big play. Hauls it in down the sideline. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He'll keep it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. From the gun. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over James Madison. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the...
It's a running room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snagged in the middle, it's Dixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. On the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Wide open spaces. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. To throw, it's Altmaier. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's McCray. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Sparty's defensive front is dominating, and they have a great history of doing that.
And getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback, man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dixon. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Defining Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Makes the catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here comes the punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Unloads quickly. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's McCray. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Dixon. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that option.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. They stripped it out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to it. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. It's a seam wide open. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback effectively. And even better, getting him on the ground.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets into the 25. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Rushes on him. Looking for a big gain. He's got it up to 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. When you drop dimes like that, you're right. There is a school that's known to all, and it's on the banks of the Red Cedar.
And that will get Kirk Cousins breaking out the bling-bling and doing the dances. But I'll tell you what, when they can find a guy that can continue to make plays off of play action and be that game manager, I think Michigan State can have a great season.
Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Was to pass. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Sparty. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 10-6 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Georgia State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Altmaier. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Illinois! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. It's got a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line is set on third down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Got it in the middle. It's Clement. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Spartans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Catch in the middle. It's McCray.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's McCray. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bullard. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCray. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's Belling. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He splits the uprights. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And that is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They just keep firing. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He caught it. Touchdown, Spartans. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? When you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of the DB. Nice job by the defense.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.